Hello everyone, and welcome to the October 2022 readings. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you for your patience. And we are moving into eclipses. We've got an eclipse this month and another eclipse at the beginning of next month. I do go into a lot of the details on my daily reads, on YouTube for free. On Patreon, which is a subscription, it's as though you are donating to the channel through that, as I am bringing out lots of content. And thank you for your support for those that are already on Patreon. For the month of October, I will be extending these readings in October, but I will be extending on love. So the free readings on YouTube will be general readings. We'll see what comes up. And the extended readings will be where we'll be using more love oracles and tarot decks so that we could look and see what's going on in matters of love. So thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Just for your information, this is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. If I remember, I will put the cards beneath in the description box below. If you're interested in a personal reading, don't forget to write to me. You can write to me at divinedebut11@gmail.com, or you can get through to me through my website, which is divinedebut11.net. You can get all the links beneath this video. Remember, those that are on Patreon get the 12 extended readings for the month of October for paying the price of one. So it does suit you, and it does obviously gives you a lot of value when you join us on Patreon, and you also get to go into a draw competition that we do every single month, where we give 3 free readings, 3 free tarot readings each month, and we've been doing that for quite a few months. So thank you so much, everyone. Let's now go on to the readings. Hello dear Capricorn, how are you all? Thank you for joining me here for your month of October. It is a general reading, and I will be extending this reading by looking into love. You can get the links below, or just listen to the introduction where I speak of the details. Let's see, dear Capricorn, in the month of October, which is a month of an eclipse towards the end of the month. Some planets are turning direct. Pluto, Saturn, and Mercury are turning direct. So we've been dealing with a lot of things pertaining to the past. We will have clarity on much. So we're in eclipse energy, so anything goes. We're already feeling it. You know, eclipses can be felt, my goodness, even 6 months and more before the actual eclipse. Let's see what's going on, dear Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. If you're not familiar with your planetary placements in your own chart, then you could just, I suppose, watch your sun sign. And Venus is more about love. Okay, the Moon is your emotions. Mars is how you want to move forward. And of course, the rising is how people see you, who you are. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn in the month of October, in the now. We've got an Ace of Wands. What's on your mind? 9 of Pentacles. At your foundation, where are you coming from? King of Cups. We've got a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We've got Virgo energy. We've got a bit of fire. Recent past, 3 of Cups. And possible future is the Hierophant. We've got the Death card. That's the general energy. So Scorpio, and of course this Scorpio new moon, which is going to be a solar eclipse on the 25th of the month, is very connected to your reading, to your life in the month of October. Interesting. Very interesting indeed, because the Scorpio new moon is on Venus, and Venus can speak to love and money. We do see in your reading here that there's a lot of desire here. I mean, Ace of Wands many times it's a possible gift. It comes from spirit. It's something connected to creativity, sexuality, but also for me it's like the light coming on. So you get some sort of clarity pertaining to what it is that you desire, what you can create moving forward. So you're coming from a place of King of Cups, who is someone very sacrificial, someone that usually has an open heart. King of Cups in the upright is wonderful. It speaks to true love and compassion. But remember, I'm not reading reversal, so I'm wondering, possibly, because on your mind is also independence. Nine of Pentacles, right? I'm feeling a sense of abundance, but there's loneliness in the Nine of Pentacles. As you could see, she's on her own. She's on her own here. Recent past, Three of Cups. Can be possible love triangle, other people involved, or something that needs to be let go of. Because if you think of the Hierophant, it is a 5, and 5 speak to changes. We've got Taurus, Scorpio. This is the axis where the eclipses are happening. Now some of you, I don't know, this is the Virgo energy. We've got Virgo, we've got Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and possible Leo, Sagittarius, Aries so far. You know, the Hierophant can speak to choices for me. There's two keys here. And because of the Three of Cups is why I mention it. Otherwise, we know that the Hierophant is fated things or traditions or possible marriage or a commitment or the annulment of a commitment, possibly. So please, what is the Karma Dharma for Capricorn in the month of October, dear Spirit? And your ruling planet Saturn is turning direct in this month. So, it's all about having dealt with the past. Now we're trying to start moving forward. You've got a Tower moment. And what's the Tower moment about? Because this is an aha moment. There's a major shift going on here. There's a new cycle that opens up for you. We know that the Tower can be quite shocking. It could be those rose-colored glasses if you have been wearing those, dear Capricorn, or something that was unknown to you, because there's been a lot of illusion in the air, the energies pertaining to the astrology. It's been a lot connected to illusion. And, you know, it's interesting because we've got Uranus and Mars here. Both Uranus and Mars have conjoined in the sky on the North Node. So fated events have been playing out, possibly even up to 2 months ago for you, that you've had some sort of a shock, some sort of news that started a brand new cycle. And you know, the Fool card can speak to feeling like the Fool, but it speaks to anxiety, nervousness, tension, and just very explosive energies. And it speaks to values, self-worth, property, what you own, what gives you that sense of security. Scorpio, which is the death card here, the general energy of the reading speaks to you've been dealing with a karmic situation, something that you need to purge and move towards the North Node. So leaving something that's quite toxic from the past that's been holding you back. That's why the Tower moment has come in. So you've needed to see something truthfully, which starts off a brand new cycle for you. What's beneath that? We've got the Ten of Cups, which is possibly an ending to I don't know. For some of you, it could be family, it could be a marriage, possibly here with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands speaks to needing to fight, or you've got the top, you know, the upper hand here in a situation, but you feel as though you've needed to fight all the time for something. Something that you desire, something that you want to create. Like there's a lot of desire and power here, a lot of power for change, a lot of necessity for change. Ten of Cups does turn, it does speak to bliss, but it's an ending of that. It's an ending of a cycle. It turns into the Ace. Ace of Cups. So, and you know, Scorpio and the Death card can speak to hidden matters. A death process that you've been going through. And a death process is never easy. A cycle has ended. You need to purge and let it go. In the past, you felt as though everything was up against you. That's because you've been dealing with karma for sure. Let's take some Lenormand here and see what's going on. Wow, we've got a transition or a new cycle that opens. This is like a yearning for a new cycle, a new situation. We know that the storks transition, they head towards other places and they build their nest there. It's like starting over. Maybe you've been in a cycle where the Tower has ended that cycle. Maybe you're waiting on that new beginning, but the Tower is never easy. Remember, it shakes you to your core. And we've got Uranus and Mars here, which can be very stressful indeed. So needing to make the changes and maybe a breaking up of the cycle, a cycle that you've been in again and again, a very unhealthy cycle possibly. There are the birds, which speak to anxiety and stress, lots to do with change, communication. And there's the Mountain, and the Mountain does speak to, even though it speaks to blockages, I see it as an ending. It's like you've got the ability to climb that mountain. You've got it in you, in your DNA, dear Capricorn. You are the mountain goat. Now you're feeling as though you are blocked. Remember that the birds can fly above this mountain through their communication, through their understanding, through the sharing of information. Birds can also speak to gossip or other people, friendships. Three of Cups is an alliance, it is a friendship, it can be celebration as well. Remember, this speaks to the recent past. And here we've got someone that's in solitude. So it's all about your physical. We've got Taurus Virgo here, and that speaks to the physicality of things. Maybe possibly going through a purification process, needing to have faith and trust. Because at the foundation, it speaks to love or the ability to create through one's intuition, through one's higher self. What's at the bottom of the deck here? We've got a window of opportunity that opens up for you. What's this mountain about? We've got choices. So this is like the stairway to heaven. But there's two doors. It's all about making choices. There will be opportunities, but also difficulties in closing up the past. You know, the 22 is a pathway that opens up, but there's hesitation in making choices. And we've got Mars, which is our desire. Mars in Gemini, which needs to be curious, ask questions, try and figure things out. needing to make a choice, to collaborate, to work together, possibly with a group effort. I don't know if this is support, an alliance group that will help support you, that's helping you, helping support you, or if this speaks to love, we see that someone could be falling out of the equation. As we see, someone is free and single here. Someone knows their worth. And I'm not reading reversals. So possibly some of you may have been doubting your self-worth. So what's beneath this opportunity? We've got transition and change. So transitioning towards an opportunity, but choices need to be made. There needs to be intelligence here. There needs to be courage. This is obviously the hand of spirit and the divine that's taking you off the path you've been on and opening up a new doorway for you. Are you going to trust that faith is putting you, that the divine is putting you on the right path, is the question. Let's take more cards. Let's take more cards and see what else did we see here. 7 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. What's this Ace of Wands, which can speak to a desire to connect with someone on a very deep level, very sexual as well, as Scorpio also rules sex. Why do we have the Death card and Scorpio? What is this ending about? About a third party? 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. This is the end of waiting. This is the end of waiting. I see a lot of fire here. Strong, decisive energies here. Possibly information coming through from Spirit and the Divine. There's a lot of decisiveness in this Ace of Wands. Let's take that. Oh my God, I was just thinking of the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is decisiveness, and it's cutting away anyone that is in your space, in your life, that's been holding space and not letting the changes happen. Some of you are needing to cut away. You're needing to turn your back on something that maybe you once desired. Something that you were waiting on. You need to put an end and see what happens. Put an end, put that full stop. You're on a new journey, you're on a new cycle, and Uranus is going to open up doors for you towards your future. Pay attention. Pay attention to doors and portals that will open up for you. Who is this King of Cups? Some of you may have felt quite successful in the past pertaining to love matters or anything that you created in the past. Now the 6 of Wands does speak to, it speaks to balance, peace, tranquility, recognition. Someone's recognized your love for them. Someone's recognized your ability to create. But you know, the 6 of Wands can also speak to ego, where heart matters are concerned. Doesn't matter if someone is successful in what they do. Doesn't mean that they will succeed in love and in the ability to create. So someone could be very successful at what they do and they're the workhorse, which you are, dear Capricorn. But it doesn't mean that you will also be successful in love, potentially. Or this is someone you're dealing with. Okay, this could be the energy of someone that you're dealing with. So someone that felt very successful at having you by their side. Someone maybe who's also succeeded in career. What's that 3 of Cups? See, so someone needs to make a choice. There's a dilemma here on what to do. 2 of Swords, choices. Someone is protecting their heart. Someone is acting as though they are happy. That's what I get here. I don't know if this is you or this is the person you're dealing with. someone needs to make a choice here, and someone needs to, because there's an imbalance here with the threes. Now, threes do speak to success and growth, but here for whatever reason, not everyone fits in the equation here. There's an imbalance. Interesting that we've got the Knight of Swords. There's information coming at you. I feel that for some reason, I feel that you are the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if this is lots of information that's coming in. It can possibly speak to a fight, someone unloading all their thoughts and perceptions of you, because I mean, you're looking very proud here with the Nine of Pentacles, that you can stand strong alone, that you're a strong individual, financially you're in a good situation. Because I feel that this is connected to the Ace of Swords here. We've got fire and air here, which can be very explosive. The Two of Swords is like a dilemma where something needs to be decided upon, but this is in your thought process. So it's either you wanting to unload a lot of information, bring truth to the equation, or the other person towards you. I want to take one more on the Knight of Swords, which can be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Seven of Cups, which is the illusion, where there's been illusion, deception, or someone's been... I feel that there's some sort of ego here. Someone is pretending that they're really in a good position when they're actually not. The Seven of Cups says that someone has got lots of choices, or they're pretending that they've got lots of choices. A lot will be understood. A lot will come to either your understanding or the person you're dealing with here, because the Seven of Cups can also speak to I want to get this off my chest, I want to speak my truth, I want to blurt out the truth. So someone who does not usually open up emotionally very easily needs to, I don't know, it's like they're needing to have a drink to get the courage or the guts to come through and speak their truth. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is the illusion, but it's also I drink my sorrows away. It's a hard situation. I need to some form of an escape, emotional escape. What is the Hierophant about? What is that about? And we've got the Five of Cups. Two fives. So changes, no doubt, moving forward. There are changes. Those three cups in the past, where there was an alliance, friendship, or third-party situations, those three cups are spilt here. But those two cups are still standing. So there's still some form of an agreement that is ahead of you, dear Capricorn. Remember that there are regrets in the Five of Cups. Someone is still mourning their past. But they need to change their perception and let the past go and look towards the future. Remember, the North Node is in Taurus. So I don't know if this is also possible financial loss because of legalities, a possible divorce for others of you, some sort of transition or anxiety or change where blockages are concerned and pertaining to this new cycle opening up. It's like you're in transition mode and then you see this big obstacle in front of you, but you need to work hard, and that obstacle, to overcome that obstacle, is to make a decision. It's like you cannot be in two places at the same time, if you get what I mean. You've got potentials here for new beginnings. 2 aces. You've got 2 potential energies here, and these are gifts. This is, I mean, the Ace of Swords can speak to wisdom. So can the Ace of Wands. This is my wisdom, my truth, my discernment, and my passion, my drive moving forward. And this does not speak at all to the 5 of Cups. So obviously here, someone here is very decisive, will give clarity, will blurt out their desires. There will be an understanding here at what is lost and what is not. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the 10 of Swords, which says, yes, something needs to end here. There is an ending, but remember, it's worst case scenario. It's the harshest. It's the darkest before the dawn. So we'll look into love as well. 5 of Cups is not all is lost, remember. It's just that you have to keep the faith and follow that North Node. Follow your calling. Trust that those boundaries and those restrictions, and maybe possibly needing to do things by the book, or either breaking the tradition. Something needs to happen. It's like I get a feeling of boundaries, but those boundaries coming down because of a lot of force. Now that force could be clarity, will, drive, information, and choices. Okay? Remember, you are transitioning. There's change here, and this could be connected to a dream of yours. Something that you've always been waiting on. Possibly if you purge and let go, or there's an opening up. It's like opening up a can of worms and seeing the truth and having to deal with the truth. But that will bring on the purge. That will bring the change. That could be what's been blocking you for your ships to come in. All right, so it's really, really interesting with the 3 of Cups spilled, 3 of Cups upright, 3 of Wands here. That and the choice card. So, dear Capricorn, I'm wishing you well. If you're joining me for the extended reading, we're going into love there, so you can get the links beneath. Okay, I forgot to give you a message. Hello, Kathy. Remember the advice card. I keep forgetting the advice card this month. Wow, okay. What is the advice for Capricorn? What is the advice for Capricorn? 6 of Pentacles is beneath that 10 of Swords. There will be reciprocity and balance as long as the door is closed on that ending. That death process needs to end. Something could also be ending that you don't know about. Some of you are in denial of that, or you're feeling betrayed, but someone will receive their karma. I think this is your card. Golden memories. Let's quickly read that. Someone is thinking fondly of you at this very moment, reflecting on golden memories of precious moments spent together. He or she is someone dear to you who has passed into the world of spirit. They want you to know that all is well, and neither time nor space can separate that which is united through love. For love has no boundaries. Its presence reaches beyond walls, grievances, and lifetimes. It is not bound by borders, fears, or hurt. Love is without self, without ego, and as constant as the light of a billion golden stars. We all leave our physical body at some point, but our spirit lives eternally. Those we love are always with us. They live in our hearts, and a part of us lives in theirs. Love is never lost. And with the death card as the general energy, this is bringing someone through from the past. Someone maybe who was a mentor to you, could have been a teacher, could have been anything like that. Someone that is there for you. And you know, it's interesting that these energies are coming through a lot with people that have passed on. Golden memories. I'm going to say also that some of you are holding on to golden memories, precious memories of the past with you and another person. Now, it's either with, you know, these retrogrades, it's either that they've possibly, maybe it was them that needed to make a choice and you were maybe their second choice. We've got, you know, dilemmas here for sure. And with the 2 keys here. So there is, I mean, this does speak very beautifully to a love connection here with the 2 of Cups. But it's saying also let go of that, you know, that past celebration. Let go of that memory. Okay, let go, leave it in the past and start off new. We've got the Fool card here, right, which is a new cycle that opens up for you. Let go of the pain and the hurt of the past. Don't let that drag you down. Remember, this 10 of Swords turns into the Ace of Swords. So this could be happening in the month of October, which is a 10, the 10th month. All right, so I will leave you with that, dear Capricorn. Love and light. Wishing you well. Ta-da.